Well, good afternoon. It is 3 o'clock. And we have 6 zoning matters in the matter of People versus Michael Kling. Mr. Timothy Reed is here on behalf of the city of Sturgis, along with their zoning administrator. No sign of Mr. Kling.
No, we'd had some contact with him. Mr. Pritchard from the building department had been in contact, and then he kind of stopped communicating with us. So he personally was served this notice.
Oh, Deputy Teller, do you have a Michael Kling out?
In less than 30 seconds. The court has already brought up Kling's history of missing appointments. Your reputation comes into court before you do. He doesn't look good at the moment.
Call anywhere, any customers? Kling, K-L-I-N-G. All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Do you have Mr. Pritchard in the office there with you?
I do, Your Honor. This is Mr. Pritchard, the building administrator for Sturgis.
Oh, sir.
Mr. Pritchard, would you please raise your right hand? You swear or affirm any testimony you're about to give in this matter will be true to the best of your knowledge and belief.
Although swearing in a witness may seem like a tedious process, it gives their statements legal weight. They can later use anything they say to discredit Kling's argument.
Would you state your name for the record?
William Jacob Pritchard, Jr.
You go by Will?
I do.
What's your position?
Director of Community Development.
Does that include zoning enforcement for the
Yes.
city of Sturgis?
Building, planning, zoning.
Well, I'm kind of killing a little time. As you know, Mr. Reed, we'll start doing everything and then people will show up.
Correct.
You know, it happens all the time. We go through an extensive record, the people show up 40 minutes late. Well, we're not going to wait 40 minutes.
This is not Mr. Kling actually resides on the property. He did have a little, I guess, kind of a unit that he would try to rent, but it's not a landlord situation where somebody else owns the property.
Has this property been condemned?
The one unit has. We have been working with Mr. Kling to get his other items fixed, which he has not.
Well, here's somebody, Moto G Play, which may be. Good afternoon, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Are you Michael Kling?
I am.
All right, would you please have a seat?
Absolutely.
All right, you're late for your hearing. Let's pretend like we're having a court hearing where people are respected.
Kling at last. Kling wears a cap and logs in late. 2 strikes in less than 5 seconds. Judges pick up on all of your cues, including the ones you don't expect.
Will you please take your hat off?
Yep.
All right. This matter is being recorded and it is on the live feed, being live streamed on YouTube, and it is on the Zoom platform. Mr. Kling, this matter was set for 3 o'clock. We've been sitting here for 5 minutes.
The judge establishes the rules regarding courtroom etiquette. Please note that this is not a live YouTube video. It's a court case with practical
For
repercussions.
you to show up. You got cited on 6 separate occasions for a property at 303 South Nottawa Street for multiple violations of the Sturgis zoning enforcement ordinance. Would you please raise your right hand? I put Mr. Pritchard under oath. Might as well swear you too.
All right.
Raise your right hand. All right, I can't see it, but I'll take your word for it. You swear or affirm any testimony you're about to give here will be true to the best of your knowledge and belief.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you. Where are you now? At 303 South Nottawa?
Yes.
I was about to ask Mr. Pritchard whether this property had been condemned. It looks dangerous on about 19 different ways. Mr. Pritchard, what's the status of that?
As I was saying, we were working with Mr. Kling on bringing these items into compliance, and he has not. I went by there last week to condemn the house, and he had told me at that time he was working with an electrician to get the electrical fixed, and he was supposed to have it done by...
According to the building official's testimony, brutal, dangerous conditions isn't simply a scary phrase. It actually refers to the possibility of buildings falling, or worse, due to fire dangers.
last Monday, which he did not.
Well, I'm waiting on state inspector.
I had reached out to the electrical contractor, and he said he was called off by Mr. Kling to come over to do the work. They still came over to his house, knocked on the door, and left a card that same day.
I haven't received the card. I haven't seen him. I've been waiting for Byler to show up. I've been waiting for a state inspector to show up.
Is this a single-family dwelling?
Yes, it is.
It's a two-family dwelling, sir. There's an apartment on the north side.
Yeah.
Apartment where?
On the north side at 303 and a half.
It's all a single legal description, Your Honor.
6 separate citations. I guess we could go through them one by one, but...
Well, at this point, Your Honor, I guess procedurally wise, Mr. Kling was issued these summons and complaints on October the 15th of 2021. He has never responded, never contacted the court. I contacted the court. The court was behind. He had almost 90 days to even respond. He never did. Mr. Kling is in default on all of
The schedule is being made very clear by the city attorney. Kling's had months, possibly years, to make this right. That is how a compliance order is established.
his actions.
Actually, I think the building's been removed. Most of the garbage has been.
Just a minute, Mr. Kling, I'll give you a chance to speak too.
Yeah.
And so the issue is, I mean, he's responsible for the action as he's defaulted on those. He's not filed any motion or pleadings or otherwise per court rule to set aside or remove the default. And at this point, they're still in violation. What we're simply asking the court for today is an order of compliance that he bring these into compliance within 30 days. If they're not brought into compliance within 30 days of today's date, the city may at their discretion cause the remediation of any hazardous condition or repairs be made and the same be placed on the tax roll, as well as cleaning the property. There's a number of vehicles there. I believe pictures were attached to some files. And so that's what we're asking for today. I mean, the city's been more.
This 30-day time frame is what the city wants. The phrase deadline in court means exactly what you think it does. It will be painful to miss.
Mr. Kling, if you can see, October 15th to March 9th, it is quite a bit of time to work with him on this. And they're still, I mean, the city is
been over here. A lot is done.
But and if it's done, then the city will sign off on it at this point.
Well, Mr. Kling, another thing we don't do during court is smoke.
I know. I apologize.
Put your cigarette out.
Yeah.
I think maybe in the future I better have you come live and in person. Then
That's fine.
Time and you won't wear a hat and you won't smoke and.
At a court hearing via Zoom, it goes beyond simple rudeness. Judges remember that it conveys that you don't take this seriously.
All right. So there's 6 separate counts. Each ticket contains a number of photographs showing what deplorable condition this property is on the inside and out. There are there appear in the photographs to be electrical violations, plumbing violations, mechanical violations. It looks like a fire waiting to start.
Way to judge. It's using more than simply colorful rhetoric when he or she compares your property to Hiroshima. It serves as a warning that the location is deemed disastrous by the court. Questions.
Sanitary violations. I think one of the pictures shows a generator on the inside of the house. Filthy bathrooms. The outside looks like Hiroshima after August 6th. The ground is scorched of any vegetation. There are junk vehicles all over the place.
The parallel is directly related to safety risks. The judge shifts from disgust to real concern at this point. Interrogation.
Some may be operative, some may be not. Those pictures were taken some time ago. So this property didn't get this way overnight.
No, I sure
expect him to accomplish this in 30 days, maybe a bit unrealistic.
Your Honor,
right.
A lot of that stuff's been taken care of.
I can tell the court that prior to this action, the city had been in contact with Mr. Kling through Mr. Schweitzer almost a year prior, warning of this type of action coming forward.
I have all this shit done, and you just keep going.
All right, well, we're going to give you 30 days, and then we'll see what the status of it is.
But the plumbing's been done.
Who lives there, Mr. Kling?
Just
you?
Yeah, me and my dog. But can I say anything, or is this just going to be a railroad me? I don't think I can.
We haven't done anything yet, but yeah.
Well, I know we haven't.
Okay, go ahead. What do you want to tell me?
All the cars have been removed. Let me see. The building they wanted taken out is out. Most of the yard's cleaned up. My plumbing's finished. All the other bullshit's done. I got railroaded by a bunch of little assholes here in town that fucked up my property and my house. And right along with the city. I'm not thrilled. I am not thrilled.
Well,
Sit here listening to this shit.
That makes two of us. Mr. Kling,
I bet it does.
if you curse one more time, I'm going to find you in contempt and order that you be incarcerated. So
All right,
we're in a court hearing. Don't drop the F-bomb.
Kling lashes out, accuses the city, and retaliates forcefully. That garners sympathy in some rooms. However, it only drives you closer to contempt in court.
Where I can understand. If you were here, I would have already had you taken out the back door by the bailiff. This is a court hearing. You're treating it like a discussion over the kitchen table. I have my robe on. This is being recorded.
Well, I apologize. You know,
you wear a hat, smoking a cigarette, you show up late, and you're cursing in my courtroom. So let's try to have a little more decorum, especially since you're the defendant and you're asking for some consideration from me. Mr. Reed asked for a compliance order that I give you 30 days. 30 days in March and April is tough. What else do you have to do?
I got to go to the dump a couple times. I got some stuff I got to take in yet. And I got a little bit of electrical left, and that's it.
All right. Well, it sounds like you've made some progress. All right. I'm going to give you a little more than 30 days. Today is, we're going to continue this to April 27th.
The judge extends the deadline to April 27th in spite of all the commotion. Mercy with a ticking clock is what this is.
Mr. Reed, you may submit a compliance order. The defendant is in default.
And the one thing I did request in there, Your Honor, I guess I did not address, just asking for judicial convenience that all the cases be joined under one. So they can be done in one order. I can use the same caption, but...
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you. And I will do a master compliance order listing all of the complaint numbers or the court numbers on there, so the court will have that until April 27th.
Let's see what he can accomplish by the end of April, and if we get the property in compliance, everybody wins. City of Sturgis is better off. He's better off. And we don't. So I'm going to continue this to 2 p.m. on April 27th. That work for you, Mr. Kling?
Fantastic.
Works for me. I'll have an order submitted via the 7-day rule, Your Honor.
All right. Let's see what you can accomplish. You shall allow an inspection after April 20th. If somebody other than you and your dog lived there, I might be more strict. But I'm giving you some leniency since you're the only one there.
That's fine.
Your dog doesn't have any choice. But I don't want this house burning down or blowing up or, yes?
There is an issue. One of the issues is, so the 303 and a half, so the half side, which is the other dwelling that Mr. Kling does not reside in, that it's kind of the apartment portion, has been tagged by the city as uninhabitable. The city is intending to tag Mr. Kling's 303 based on the electrical and the plumbing violations and the generator and the other issues going on there, because none of those inspections have been cleared and they deem him an imminent safety hazard. We have no problem with him being on the property to fix the property and working on the property, but as far as residing there and running that generator, the city does have issue with that, and it plans on tagging it and placarding it for the property maintenance code.
The city plans to tag the house uninhabitable.